Hello, and thank you for joining us for the Support Coordination and Case Management training on the On-Site Visit Tool updates. The On-Site Visit Tool was created in 2020 to increase consistency in understanding and assessing change in status and ISP implemented appropriately. As you are aware, in accordance with indicators in the settlement agreement, as well as licensing and Medicaid regulations, support coordinators are required to assess both if a person's ISP is being implemented appropriately and also if the person has had a change in status. This update includes questions related to the home and community-based settings, as well as some wording adjustments in a couple other areas. This training is designed to help you understand the updates that were made on the On-Site Visit Tool. Assessing change in status and appropriate implementation of services is important to ensure people have needed supports, services are responsive and effective, and that people are healthy, safe, and connected. The On-Site Visit Tool is a means to support a support coordinator's face-to-face visits in order to have improved monitoring, quality assurance, and meaningful implementation of the support coordinator's oversight. The independent reviewer for the settlement agreement completed a review of the tool and related items and recommended some updates to the behavioral and nursing questions. Virginia identified support coordinators as the first line of quality oversight in our HCBS statewide transition plan. In this plan, we discussed the role that support coordinators will play in monitoring compliance with all HCBS requirements. This includes general rights, access to the community, choice of services and supports, independence and autonomy, and the rights to privacy, dignity, respect, and freedom from coercion and restraint. In addition, because support coordinators visit individuals in their homes, there are specific questions related to provider-owned and operated residential settings, which include group homes, sponsored homes, and supported living settings. The On-Site Visit Tool is designed to ensure that an individual's rights are respected and that the Commonwealth remains in compliance with the HCBS settings rule. Once Virginia brings all HCBS settings into compliance, we must stay in compliance. As a support coordinator, you are the first line of quality oversight. Your role is to ensure that individuals are receiving their HCBS rights, directing and building their best lives, and are always treated with dignity and respect. Your role is also to document this monitoring and support. More information on the role of the support coordinator can be found in the HCBS Toolkit at this link. The On-Site Visit Tool must be completed for each person receiving supports once each month for those with enhanced case management and once per quarter for those with targeted case management. It is then uploaded to WAMS under the attachments under the person's information. This training describes updates made on the On-Site Visit Tool and why they're important and needed, so let's jump right in. Changes to the On-Site Visit Tool begin on page 2 with professional behavioral services. Let's take a look at each question. The old On-Site Visit Tool asked if there were behavioral services available and occurring as needed and as authorized. This language has been cleaned up for additional clarity. Question 9 now reads, are professional behavioral services, for example, therapeutic consultation, ABA, are they needed? Question 9a now reads, are professional behavioral services authorized? The instructions were updated accordingly. The provider listing link was also added into the form. Let's begin by looking at the professional behavioral services section. In the newly revised On-Site Visit Tool for question 9b, wording was added as viewed here in the orange boxes. The first question had, or is in progress, added to address the fact that an on-site assessment may not have been completed but is in progress. For the second question, wording about behavior was adjusted and reads, to decrease negative behavior. And as the question above, added, or is it being developed, to allow a place to assert that a behavioral plan is in the process of being developed. The third question has had, or a plan for training is in progress, again for the same reason. In the fourth question, the words review was updated to analysis to increase clarity in what is expected. The last question did not need updating. Question 10 addresses professional nursing services. Let's look at the updates. If we look at question 10, our professional nursing services, for example, skilled or private duty nursing needed, the language is clearer about if the services are needed and separated from if they are authorized, which is question 10A. The instructions have also been updated for easy follow-along on where to proceed to based on your answer. Confirmation of the questions that follow have remained the same. No updates were needed. Questions 15, 16, and 16A are related to home and community-based settings. Let's review question by question. Question 15 reads, all home and community-based settings must meet basic standards. Consider the items to the right and confirm that all apply during the visit. There are some examples if you click the example link below the question. Remember, you as the support coordinator are the first line of quality oversight. In the setting you are completing the on-site visit tool in, answer the following questions. The setting was selected by the individual or substitute decision maker if applicable, and these you answer yes or no. The setting is accessible to the person, yes or no. The setting is integrated into the larger community, yes or no. The setting gives the person the ability to move freely and make choices, yes or no. And finally, the setting provides the person with dignity and respect, yes or no. If any of the answers are a no, list on the tool what reporting was completed and proceed as required by mandated reporting requirements, state requirements, and agency policies and procedures. And please note, this question is applicable to all settings a support coordinator may be in. For question 16, it reads, is the visit occurring in one of the following provider-controlled or owned settings? Group home residential, a sponsored home, or supported living? If the answer is no, you proceed to question 17 related to planning and plan changes. If the answer is yes, the visit is in a group home, sponsored home, or supported living, you next go to question 16A. Let's take a look at 16A. For question 16A, these additional questions are for settings that are provider-controlled or owned. HCBS residential settings must meet additional standards. You will answer the following questions and confirm all apply during your visit. Please note the examples link under the question for additional support. The questions are as follows about the individual. Has the individual been provided a key to their home? Answer yes or no. Please keep in mind the individual must have been offered a key, but they chose to have it in a drawer or have a staff member hold on to it. The individual's choice must be documented in the record. Has the individual been provided a key to their bedroom? The same guidance as in the previous question. Can the individual have visitors? Can the individual have overnight guests? Can the individual decorate their room? Have access to food at any time? And choose their own schedule and activities. These you would answer yes or no. If a no is indicated for any of these questions and a modification is not in place, list the reporting below the question and proceed as required by mandated reporting requirements, state requirements, and agency policies and procedures. Regarding the keys, a provider must give the individual a key. The individual might not use it or keep it in their space or may put it in the kitchen drawer, but what we are assessing is that the provider gave them a key. If the provider never issued a key, this is only allowable for a health and safety modification. Remember also, there is detailed guidance on the back of the on-site visit tool form. With this being a new area to the on-site visit tool, please look there for additional support. On the back of the on-site visit tool, pages 4 through 7, you will find guidance for each question. To access the on-site visit tool materials, go to dbhds.virginia.gov and select Getting Help, then Support Coordination Case Management Resources. Finally, select the SC/CMDD specific choice and scroll to the on-site visit tools section. You will see the new version from 11/22 of 2022. We want to thank you for reviewing this training on the on-site visit tool updates. If you have any questions, please reach out to your Team 3, the System Team, Community Resource Consultant.